Hi, I'm Evelyn.
I'm also Evelyn. So today we're going to be talking about books.
We're going to start with talking about Battle of the Books at Morse Pond. Then we're going to talk about books we're reading in class. And then we're going to talk about
personal books we like to read. So
let's start with Battle.
Yes. So Battle of the Books is basically where the different grades, basically they make teams within each set of teachers within each homeroom. We assign books within the group, so we each read like 4 to 5 books.
Yeah.
It's
funny story. My team has 4 people on it, and I'm reading 8 books.
Oh, yeah. See, you can also read the whole list if you want to.
I've read 16 of them.
So, like that.
I feel ashamed. Not.
So, in mid-March, or not mid-March, just in March, like in the beginning of March, we start having battles within each homeroom and within the teams of teachers where the group with the highest score moves on to like the semifinals, and then in the finals, the 6th grade team best score, the 6th grade team with the best score and the 5th grade team with the best score go head to head, and then whoever wins gets to go on a limo ride and go bowling at the lanes in Mashpee Commons.
And get ice cream.
The 2nd place team, like if you make it to the semifinals, you get like kind of half a day at school where you go to the library, you just like play games and have like sweets. It's cool.
And then don't you get to throw balloons at Miss Abbott? Water balloons?
I do not know.
That's what she said. Okay. My friends who lost said,
for Miss Abbott.
Same. My friends who lost said, cut my head off and stick me in your bag and bring me if you win.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know why.
Okay.
I agreed to do it though. And my team got the perfect score for Battle, and the office made a big deal about it and said,
my team did not move on to the semifinals. We got 230 out of 250, but that's okay because that's really still a good score. We only missed 2 questions, but the questions usually include main character, like genre, things like that.
I like genres. Moving on to books in school?
Moving on to books we're reading in classes. So why don't you go first?
Okay.
5th grade?
So for 5th grade, we read Wonder.
Oh, I love
We read Blood on the River. That one was really good.
That one was really good.
And we're on page 34 of Love That Dog.
Nice. Which has been your favorite so far?
I think I like Blood on the River because it was a historical fiction.
That's a good one. Did you watch the movie for Wonder?
Yeah, we watched that in class.
Oh, that was good.
It was good.
When we watched
My
it
teachers
last
had to
year.
skip part of it.
Oh, when we were watching the movie last year, like a lot of kids were crying and it was like so sad. But it was
I
still
cry
really
at
good.
different movies.
Same. So the books we're reading in 6th grade are A Long Walk to Water.
Well, that sounds good.
Oh yeah, it is good. So it's about 2 different tribes, and like they were both born at different times, but they still show different things and how they help each other. It's really good. And right now, my teacher, Miss Ryan, and one other, Miss Szymanski, are piloting this program where we are reading the first 12 chapters out of 22 of Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. And so far, even though we've just read 1 chapter, it's really good. So
I stopped reading it because of the first page.
Oh.
Where it tells us to stop reading if we think we're half-blood.
Oh, okay. So I personally think Percy Jackson is my favorite book so far. I don't know what other book we're reading next, but so far Percy Jackson is my favorite because it's kind of like what genre I like, which leads us into our personal books.
Quick thing.
Yes,
my ELA teacher said it will take us 1 week to read Love That Dog.
Oh.
And I was like, I'd finish it in a day.
Teacher?
Miss Busher.
Oh, nice. I had Mr. Brooks.
Yes.
So,
He sometimes scares me.
so my favorite book genres are like fantasy and fiction, and sometimes a historical fiction.
I like anything if it's fiction.
Nice.
If it's fake.
They're really good. I just like the whimsy of it. It's like really interesting to me. And personally, my favorite book series are Wings of Fire. It's like so good. And then I usually just read different books that seem interesting, like things by Ellie Schwartz.
I saw you at the book signing.
Yeah, I did too.
I've read 3 of her books.
Yes.
They're really good. I've been wanting to take one out from the school library, but I always just forget to.
Oh, yes. Yes, let's see.
Me? Oh, goodness. This is scary. I like fiction as long as it's fake. I'm just going to spin off a few of my favorites. I liked the book called The House with Chicken Legs. Have you read that?
No, I've
It's
never
a really
heard
good
of
one.
that.
I got it at the Falmouth Public Library. I like Spy School by Stuart Gibbs. I liked Charlie Thorne and the Lost Equation by
That
Stuart
was a
Gibbs.
battle book.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I read it over the summer, and I read the whole series. I liked Harry Potter. I liked.
That was also a battle book.
I know. I read that. I read them all last year.
I know.
I liked The Land of Stories. I read them all over the summer. Also a battle book.
Oh, yes.
I liked The Hunger Games. So next,
Yes.
I don't know
let's
what to
see.
do.
Books. So,
Let's think. Least favorite books.
oh, sure.
Okay, let's
Yeah.
start. You start, because I
You
can't
start.
think. No, I can't think. You start.
Okay.
Let me brainstorm.
My least favorite books, I mean, I like facts and I like learning, but are probably nonfiction.
My teacher forced me to write
Because
a nonfiction essay.
nonfiction, I don't like find the story as entertaining because I like love going into these like mystical fantasy worlds. So when I'm reading nonfiction, I'll still read it because it's interesting to learn about all these things like exotic plants and animals, but it's just not like my all-time favorite topic.
I agree. I hate nonfiction. Sorry.
No, sorry.
I don't like it because it's boring.
Yeah.
I was told to write an essay over the summer about Ireland, and my parents got me like 8 nonfiction books about Ireland, and I was like, so I was like, sorry. And then I had to turn it in like 2 days later, and I'm like, I don't even have the introduction done. Let's face it, I'm gonna get an F in this class, because I was like tutored over the summer. So yeah. So in conclusion, that was our book talk.
Yes.
Thank you for watching.
Book talk. I like
Bye.
Bye.